Hey, how you doing today? This is your host, driver Mr. Lee, aka Kai's Corner. Today's episode is a thank you, and just I wish you were still here to Mr. Anderson. This is a guy who, when I was in my early teenage years, showed me kindness. He showed me this is how you treat a woman. He was married to his wife, I think, 30-some years, if not longer. By now, it's at least 50 years. But, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. One woman all that time. I mean, I can only hope to have the same thing. But he was a very good guy. He not only gave of his time and his energy, but gave of himself to help and be there for other people. So that's why I do some of the things I do. Like if you see me stop in the middle of the street to get somebody a jacket or even a blanket or whatever, or food, that's where I get it from. And there's nothing wrong with being kind or having a good heart, period. It's just knowing that, hey, you can't let people take advantage of you. And two, everybody who's your friend ain't your friend. Right? But and four, like I said, he showed me that. I mean, you can get joy out of helping people out. Like it's a joy to do something, to help somebody go from here to here. I mean, that's a blessing. I mean, or to even help somebody find a job or whatever. I think it's a blessing. I think it comes back on you. I mean, yeah. Like, I used to think, where do I get this? I don't know, where do I, or why do I think a certain type of way sometimes? Because it's like a duality. I mean, you live in the hood, it's like kill or be killed. Hustle, do whatever you gotta do to make this dollar, make this bread, and capitalize. But then again, you got, life was like, okay, you got people out who are hurt, fucked up, who've been abused, robbed, raped, everything you can think of under the sun. You got people who all they want to do is just live their life. Like, I just want to live my life, that's all. I want to be happy. I want to learn some new shit. I want to see some shit. I want to, experience life. The foods, the flavors, the smells, the tastes, like everything. And there's some people who are just stuck in the mindset, well, I lived in the hood, I grew up in the hood, I'm never moving away from the hood. Well, you just dumbass to me. Because if you keeping your mind closed, then you'll never actually know what's out there. It's like, I don't know. It's like you never truly know, what you could do, or, the limitations, because there's no limitation in your imagination. But when you stop trying, when you stop exploring, whatever, that's when you put limitations in your shit, whatever. Like it took me yesterday and a day to bring up this stuff, whatever, for me to remember, back in the day, for me to remember who or how I once was. And like I said, dude was definitely a blessing. If I do some charity work or whatever, I'm able to help somebody out, period, whatever, I do it because, like I said, somebody else showed me that being angry and frustrated is not always the way. It is a better way out here. It's just, you gotta want it bad enough, and want it bad enough is, it's like, look, if I can't get to the bag this way, then I'm gonna get to the bag this way. If I can't go this way, I'll go this way. If I can't, whatever, if I can't, you can give me 1,000 obstacles, I'm gonna find that one way to get in. And once I get in, I'm gonna kick the fucking door down. I could really say I forgot about that shit. Like, I forgot all that shit that was nurtured, I mean, and aided me well. But sometimes you just can't see our past our own bullshit, because I was very angry. I was very mad, like everybody owed me something. Nobody owes me shit at all. I was angry at my mom, angry at my dad, angry at my family. Just angry, period, whatever. Like why I had to grow up this way instead of this way. Like, everybody's not lucky enough to have a mother and a father. Everybody's not lucky enough to have a home. You know what I mean? A home where you feel loved and you feel wanted, period. I can say I've never felt wanted no place except for maybe my grandma's house, and that's only until recently, because before I didn't feel wanted at all. I mean, shoot, I moved out when I was 15 years old because I just couldn't stand them. It was like, it seemed like no matter what I did, it was always fucked up. I mean, it's like I couldn't ever do good enough for anybody. So I'm like, you know what, peace. I mean, and that was one of the best moves for me. And I don't blame nobody for nothing, because we all we can only do the best we can. I mean, we can only do what we know how, and you know what? I was the first grandchild, so it's like, what the fuck you do this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Shoot. So, it's understandable. This be a part 2. I mean, but like I said, nobody owes you shit at the end of the day. Know what I mean? It's up to you to recognize, like, look, you are worth it. You are special. You are this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you have to, before you can love anybody else, you gotta love yourself. And that is as easy as it is to say. It's hard to do when all you know is hurt all your life. Like, when you know nothing but hurt and bullshit and game, whatever, it's like it's hard to recognize actual love. It's hard it's not cool, because you always think somebody's out to get you. You know what I mean? When it's not. You know what I mean? And it's like, you even treat the people who are kind or are good to you bad because you like, dude, this motherfucker got a ginger. They just trying to get me to a place where it's like I'm throwed off, and then the real motherfuckers will come out. I mean, or you be thinking sometimes like why after all this time, like why now? I mean, like, you know, like I said, just life happens. I mean, I said, like, I could say a million things about my I call him the sperm donor person, because like, he had 4 kids. He was in all his other kids' lives. He raised them up, lived with them, did stuff with them, stuff whatever. I was an exception. He told me basically, like, look, I'm telling your mom, or I told your mom, I'm telling you now that I was never gonna do shit for you or be there for you, period, whatever. So, like, hey, you know what I mean? And that was a hard pill to swallow. That was like did he just say that? Like, for real? He said that to his firstborn son, who they named, like, I was named after him. Like, so it was like, why the fuck did you name me after you if all you gonna do is just leave? Like, look, here's a kid, peace. You know what I mean? And then take care of all your other kids. You know what I mean? Because it's like what the fuck can... Sorry about that. You know what I mean? I was hoping dude could drive. I mean, but again, you cannot dwell on the past or shit like that, because all it's gonna do is just upset you and make you mad and just give you self-doubt, when at the end there's nothing wrong with you. You know what I mean? That nigga was the problem. You know what I mean? He was a boy. I mean, pretending he was a man. But like I said before, I'm glad that he was there for my other brothers and sisters, I mean, which is nice. I mean, even though it's like, okay, what was wrong with me? But like I said, as you grow up, as you go through this stuff, whatever, you realize what's important and what's not. Because at the end of the day, it was his loss. You know? It was his loss. It was my loss. But for the most part, it was his loss because, I mean, it's just because I will never fully recognize him as a father figure in any capacity unless he really proves it. I mean, and thus far, I mean, he's tried. I mean, but like, prove it. Like, you gotta do something big, like something, like, I don't know, like, throw me a birthday party or something like that. I don't know, something. I don't know, spend a week down here. I mean, it's gotta be more than just a, hey, how you doing? I mean, but as far as the hate, as far as the anger, as far as the being pissed off, I could say it's not there no more. The hate is not there no more. The anger is gone. I mean, which made the frustration disappear. I mean, and my self-worth, I know I'm the shit. Period. Ain't no question about it. And I just spilled my whole bottle of water on the floor. Ain't that nice? But look, hope you have a good day. Hope you got something out of this message or entertained or whatever. But understand this, I mean, nobody's perfect. You're special. And if you need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I mean, all you can do is be the best you, and that's it. I mean, I cannot and can't nobody ask you more than that. Just be the best you can be. And that's it. I mean, you weird, be weird. Be goofy, be the goofiest person you could be. But be the fuck you. Period.